Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Washington Nationals and the New York Mets. It's DeGrom and Scherzer, and it's next on the show. Jacob DeGrom gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Jacob DeGrom is just a solid pitcher. He's not overpowering in any sense with any of his three pitches. Good sinking fastball, 93 to 96, great slider, and a really good changeup. What makes him so good? He'll throw all three of his pitches at any time.
In now, Adam Eaton, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that, and today starts the first day. Hopefully they find a way to get a win, 1 game over 500, and everybody is feeling good about the season.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, Matt, I'm really excited to see what Ryan Zimmerman has in store. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. In previous duels with DeGrom, batting at an even 400. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. And he'll miss the target away with a fastball. It's 1-0. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look it in for the out. Digging in, Bryce Harper. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. strike up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the run will score as the Nats are off to a 1-0 lead.
Dan, they didn't come out offensively like gangbusters yesterday. They had a few runs, but today they're able to push one across early.
Boy, and this is, you always want to try to strike first. I think if you look at the stats, teams that score first win a big majority of the time. So they're off to a flying start in this one.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. In previous duels with DeGrom, 2 hits in 7 tries. He also has 1 home run. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Zimmerman is off at first with 2 away. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cespedes will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Nationals 1 and the Mets nothing. Max Scherzer starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, this guy pitched awfully well in his last one. A no decision, even though he pitched 8 complete innings. If the offense can score him some runs in this one, he has a pretty good chance to pick up the victory.
Stepping up now, Jeff McNeil. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'm really going to have to keep a close eye on Brandon Nimmo. He's slugging over 600 coming into play. That's a lot of extra base hits, a lot of home runs, a lot of doubles, and a lot of balls in the gap. That doesn't come easy, and he has really impressed a lot of people so far this year.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Batting third baseman.
Here's Lucas Duda now. Past battles with Scherzer. He's 1 for 5. Scherzer into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
The power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 1-0. Into the box now, Anthony Rendon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that just misses inside. Fouled away. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And I want to shine a light on Yoenis Cespedes, outfielder right here. The ability to play multiple positions in the outfield, both corners, and can dabble in center field as well. And newsflash, people, do not run on this guy. He has one of the best arms in the business.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting in, the catcher, number 28.
Digging in now, Kurt Suzuki. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. 1-1. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. First offering on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll go as the Mets' first hit of the ball game.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk the home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
0-1 the count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ground ball to third. Played on the backhand. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Jed Lowry.
Here's Jed Lowry now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Scherzer comes set. First pitch on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hey, great arm action on that changeup right there. You come up to the plate with runners in scoring position, you're going to be super aggressive. I don't fault that guy for swinging through.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Mets leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Welcome back to daytime baseball on the show from Citi Field. Thanks for joining us. Now at the plate, Max Scherzer. 9-1-2 due up.
Max Scherzer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ground ball right side. And that is through into right, and not what you want to do on the mound as he allows the opposing pitcher to reach to lead off the inning.
Hey, this is per inning start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
In now is Adam Eaton, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
1-2 now to Adam Eaton. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Scherzer aboard here at first with nobody out. In the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that two-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Trey Turner flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Second and third here, 1 man out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
3-0 to him now. Due next, there's Ryan Zimmerman. And he looks at one that misses, ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with 1 away. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Ryan Zimmerman looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And he fouls this one off. So 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now. Set. Here's the 2-2. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
In now, Daniel Murphy. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as well.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
In now is Anthony Rendon. And he puts it on the ground to second. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. The runner scores from second. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Nationals are out in front here, 4-0. Next up from New York, Antonio Cabrera. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Antonio Cabrera is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the 3rd. Zimmerman over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Jeff McNeil. He flew out in his last at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Popped high in the air. Zimmerman is calling for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. 3 innings complete. Washington leads this one 4-0. So striding in, Juan Soto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. It's been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. And that one stayed too low apparently. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Settling in now, Kurt Suzuki comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
And he misses there. 1-2. Now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The pitcher, number 31.
Riding in once again, Max Scherzer. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
And he looks like a new man out there as this is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Nimmo coasts under it, and the inning is over. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. With Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Michael Conforto digs into the left side of the batter's box to start things out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A change-up that catches the corner for strike one. And he just misses with a curveball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Now at the plate, Lucas Duda hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Duda.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Zimmerman is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost...
And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We played 4 full. It's the Nationals 4 and the Mets nothing. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Adam Eaton. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Trey Turner waits on deck. Fastball is taken for a strike and he runs it full, 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. In now for Washington, Trey Turner. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. 2-1 the count to Trey Turner. Skied into straightaway right.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 32,
Here's Bryce Harper now.
Bryce Harper.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. But fastball inside, ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
The 1-1 home. Strike 2 swinging. Hard on the ground toward short. Turner fields it cleanly. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Third baseman, number 4.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilmer Flores. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Murphy's got it. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Jed Lowry. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Scherzer looks in. Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball 1. The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. At the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Popped him up. Cabrera is there. 1 away. Here's Daniel Murphy now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
It's really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy. Known more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets, but since he's put on a Nationals uniform, boy, the power surge has come and it has not stopped.
And he looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Lowry to play this one at short. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Third baseman, number 6. Anthony
Standing in, Anthony Rendon. He singled his last time up. Ball down near the shoe tops.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen.
The 1-0 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
3-0 now. Juan Soto will be next. Murphy, base runner at first with 1 out. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. Lowry back to Duda, a double play, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Antonio Cabrera will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Missed with a slider. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see there, they're just 1 place off the top spot in the NL in that category. Ahmed Rosario will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider's still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Stepping in, Jeff McNeil. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. They trail here 4-0. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Seth Lugo is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Ready for another shot now. Juan Soto. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. To short, hit hard. Gloved by Lowry. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The catcher, number 28.
Stepping into the box, Kurt Suzuki. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1. 3-2, full count. The 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
How about it?
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Max Scherzer. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Runner goes for second. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Adam Eaton. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Pulled toward right center field. Conforto is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. One left for Washington, but they're in front. At the plate, Michael Conforto. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Hot shot down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Legs churning. He's headed for second, and he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their 2nd hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least, you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Yoenis Cespedes becomes out number 2 this inning. Into the box now, Brandon Nimmo, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Turned on down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Tried to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Mets strand 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Stepping in, Trey Turner will start things off here for Washington with Bryce Harper on deck due to hit second. First pitch on its way. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This is foul for the first strike. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. The 2-1. On a line, that's a base hit. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Now in the box, Bryce Harper. He's set and the pitch. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Into the Big Apple seats and gone. A 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Popped him up. Duda moving to his left. 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. One and one. Here it comes. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. high in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Conforto ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. In now is Anthony Rendon. Fouled away. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
McNeil is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Nationals 6 and the Mets nothing. Next for the Mets, Wilmer Flores. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Wilmer Flores is retired, leading off the bottom of the 8th. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tapped up the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Antonio Cabrera. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. And that misses, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Eaton is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Mets go down 1-2-3. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Digging in, Juan Soto. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here comes the first pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Lowry ranging into the outfield, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out. So here now is the pitcher, Max Scherzer. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Now here's the pitch. That misses, 1-2. And there's There's strike three. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this. Wilson Ramos will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. No balls and one strike. Lofted in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it. One away. Striding in, Jeff McNeil. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a good curveball at the knees. One out, nobody on. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And he fouls this one off. Lined hard toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball one, 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
McNeil, the runner at second with one away. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Count even at 2-2. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Hit back toward the mound. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out. Here's Lucas Duda now. He's their last shot here with two away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one. Men on third with two down. And that's taken for strike two, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Okay, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Justin Grimm will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
He makes the catch, and the Nationals have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
6-1 the final tally today. The Washington Nationals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Max Scherzer earns win number 4 on the season as he finished just 1 out shy of 9 complete innings. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday.
Starting in the National League West, Andrew Chafin
earned his 4th win out of the bullpen as the Diamondbacks got